Hello and welcome to episode 100 of the NK Zagreb Save. Hello and welcome to episode 100 of the NK Zagreb Save, and it's been great. It's been really good. We've got so far through it. We're currently in the midst of a possible third unbeaten season in the league. If you're just catching up because this is episode 100 and you're tuning in for the first one, you've got 99 others to go and catch. Well, actually, you got 100 others because there's an episode 0, but you don't need to worry about that one. But yeah, we're NK Zagreb. We've come up from if we can look at the club history, we've come up from the 3rd Division West, and we were in there for 2 seasons. Then we got promoted, back-to-back promotions into the 1st Division, and then it's been a steady climb: 6th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. We are the best team in Croatia now, but European football has been a struggle. We've got out of the Champions League group once in our history, and we've got the furthest we've got in Europe is the Europa League quarter-finals, which was last season when we ended up losing to Chelsea in the quarter-finals in an absolutely barn-stonking game over 2 legs, which finished 8-5 on aggregate. So we have built a decent team. We've had a lot of good players that have come and gone through the team, and we're still in that position of being a bit of a selling club, but 100 episodes in, I am absolutely loving it. Let me know down below. Hopefully you guys are loving it as well. Please do leave a like on this episode, because if we can get like 50 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, don't think I've had a Football Manager video with 50 likes on it before, and I don't really set like targets, but it would be absolutely incredible for episode 100 if you could leave a like on this. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We've just gone past 2,600. No, that's wrong. That's terribly wrong. We've just gone past, as I check. 2,600 subscribers. I didn't think it was that many. But yeah, so come and join in, get part of the Cultured Left Foot community. We've got the Discord server. We're all chatting on Twitter, everything like that. But more importantly, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and you can get daily Football Manager and other game content as well on the channel, and it will be really appreciated. But today we're facing Arsenal again, and we haven't had the best of form in the run up to this game, so that's still last year. That's why I was getting confused. We went and played into Zapreski, which was the last video that we did after losing 1-0 to Arsenal. We won 3-0 against Zapreski. We actually got knocked out for the first time in ages in the Croatia Cup second round. We lost 2-2. I lost on penalties after drawing 2-2. Stip Rallis getting a rare run out, scoring 2 goals. Kapitanovic, they scored this goal that I've got to show you in the 107th minute of injury time. This is a goal that they scored, and it's the first ever overhead kick I've seen in Football Manager 19. So if we just change this to TV, we'll quickly lower the highlight speed. Yeah, so Pukilin puts the ball in and Kapitanovic spins around, overhead kick, top corner. It's the best goal I've seen, I think, on Football Manager this year. It's the first overhead kick I've seen. It was absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, very nice. We drew 1-1 with Rijeka. Really annoying 90th minute equaliser. We had a few. The wingers were terrible in this game. DG Como scored our goal in the 16th minute, and we were comfortable. We were really comfortable. And then the 90th minute, they popped up from a corner or a free kick, and put it in. And today we're going to be playing Arsenal. We welcome them to Maximir, which is still the stadium that we're in, because our new stadium still hasn't been finished. It's now scheduled for the 19th of January, so 2 months' time roughly, and then we'll be in our 12,987 capacity stadium, which will be very, very nice for the league. But I think this is how we're going to line up. We're going to go and try and attack them. We're going to play with an inside forward on attack in Loader, a centre forward on attack, or a complete forward on attack in Giacomo, who's getting all of our goals this season. Simunovic, we've gone back to the partnership of Veslanovic and Benkovic. So in the squad screen, I've set up this. You might have seen this view occasionally when I've been using it, because I changed between basically, that's players and international duty. I've changed between CLF info and copy of selection info. So these are the two ones I use mainly. These are attacking stats, so goals per 90 and chances created per 90. And then I've also got in here for CLF info, we have goals per 90, chance creation per 90, header percentage 1, tackle ratio 1, or tackles ratio of winning tackles, key passes per 90, interceptions per 90. So I've got a few defensive stats, a few midfield assisting sort of stats, and then goal stats as well. And the tackle ratios and interceptions, the partnership of the best back two was Benkovic and Veslanovic, and that's what the partnership was last year in the team. So we're going to give them maybe another little run in the team. Jerry Picard has had a good season. He has played well, lots of interceptions and a good tackle ratio of 90. Headers he was a bit crap on though, because he's more of a fullback, so playing him at the back he wasn't winning too many headers, which is a bit of a concern. Again, Benkovic and Veslanovic in the 80s, I mean Benkovic near 90% of headers won. Impressively, Veslanovic hasn't lost a tackle he's gone in for this season in the league, which is utterly ridiculous. 3 interceptions as well. He's just one of those players that's playing so much better than his stats suggest. It's really, really good to see. Only 25 as well, so he might be around the club for a little bit longer. And then we've got like goals per 90. Yeah, Giacomo is well above it. The two wingers are doing okay. And then we've got Stip Rallis as well. Hasn't played too many games, but when he has actually scored quite a few goals. So it might be worth having him on the bench for this game, because he can make a difference. So we'll take off Contreras for now, who's only a youngster, so he won't be too fussed about missing out on this game, I'm sure. And then chances created per 90. If you look, we've got a few people up here. So Contreras actually has a very good chance conversion, or chance created, ratio. But so we've got a lot of people in here that have as well. And then the key passes. So maybe I should probably be starting Contreras actually, because he's much more of a player. Well, yeah, but Rallis gives us the goal threat. See, this is the problem when you start looking at the stats, is that you get really bogged down into the stats, and it makes it really good fun actually. Like, if you're into stats, this is the best way to do it for Football Manager and go through. So like a lot of my behind the scenes stuff that I do in the end of the season and the transfer windows and stuff is to look at these sorts of stats and go through it. And I'm going to go back to what I had before. I'm going to take Stip Rallis off and put Contreras on the bench for a bit more of a sister, like creative playmaker sort of person, rather than a goal scorer from midfield. It's always annoying to not have everyone on a 7 rating, because it doesn't look very nice, but we do have to keep an eye on it. But Ignacio Fernandez has settled in pretty well for Man United, as you would expect, a 7 rating over here. And you can also see how much we've been rotating the team, because all these people that are actually on the bench for this game have played loads of games. So 7, 6, 8, 9, 11. And it's good to have a squad like that. It does cut down on the stats for goal scoring, as you can see. Giacomo has got 9, and then the highest after that is 2. So yeah, it does make it a little bit difficult in that sense. And assists, Reece Nelson has 5, next highest is 3, then 2, and then everybody else is struggling a little bit. So yeah, there's just an insight into some stats that I'm looking at. Besiktas still haven't won a game in the Champions League group, so that 3rd place does look like it's going to be nailed on for us, which is really, really good. This is the team we're going to go for, and we're going to get straight into the game. They've gone for a 4-4-2. Interesting. They've gone slightly... They didn't play this. They played 4-2-3-1 at their place, and now they come with a 4-4-2, and they've moved Sancho from left to right. Still got De Ligt in there. Can you remember we sold them a right back? He's hardly played. They paid $9.5 million for him. Oh my god, have they loaned back? Oh no, he's on loan at Sporting. There he is, Filip Simjonovic. Yeah, he moved for 9.5 million. Is now getting 63 grand a week to sit on their bench. He's played 2 games and been absolutely shit for them. So I was going to say he shouldn't move, but he's earning a hell of a lot of money compared to what we could have paid him. So you could probably argue he's done it right. Assertively, I'm going to say we owe Arsenal after last time, because we do. We need to get a win against Arsenal, and we only lost 1-0 at their place. Went to the Emirates and only lost 1-0. It'll be decided late on. Let's go for that. We're in 3D at the moment, and we need to change this into 2D. Again, I know some people prefer 3D, but 2D allows me to see tactically everything that's going on, and I can make changes. So yeah, we just need to start better than we did at the Emirates, and we'll do okay. We're going to attack them. That's, we've decided that we're going to try and attack these teams when we play our football we want. And here could be a counter-attack as Loader is launching us forward, puts it into DJ Carmo, it falls to Thompson, who's fired it in, and we've got the lead against Arsenal 5 minutes in. What a counter-attack that was. Loader, who is on an attacking mentality, so won't defend as much, slipped it through to Di Giacomo. I think, did he get a shot? No, De Ligt actually cleared it into David at left-back, and Thompson pounces and sticks it in the net, and we have a 1-0 lead against Arsenal in the Champions League. This is what happened, though, when they played Besiktas. Besiktas went 1-0 up early on, and then Arsenal ended up winning 4-1. So I'll try not to get too carried away, although it might be a bit too late for that. I've already got pretty carried away, but 20 minutes in, 1-0 up, and we haven't given Arsenal a shot yet. So yeah, you never know. You just never know, do you? We don't know. If we could beat Arsenal in episode 100 of the Zagreb Save, that would be ridiculously good. It really would. Yes, Besiktas are losing. That's one of the key things for this season, is to make sure if we can't get through the Champions League, then we get the Europa League spot from dropping out of the Champions League by finishing 3rd in the group. But as we get closer towards half time, we've still not let them have a shot, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah, Tosic, just come off your strong tackles, because we've got another free kick as well. Thompson lays it short. Loader lays it out. Di Giacomo, Iglesias makes the save, and then David completes the clearance. And we're playing very, very well. Fernandes to Thompson. Thompson could have just slipped Loader in. Could have just slipped him in there. Simjonovic struggling. He'll probably come off to be replaced by Reece Nelson, to be honest. But we discussed it, I think, in the last episode, that Simjonovic is one of the players. If I got a decent bid for him, I'd probably cash in, because there's better players out there that we can use, and there's probably better players in our squad that we can use. It's just Lesnick. I don't know what that noise was. I was like, as he went to try and head it on target. There's a man down as well, so he's going to be suspended for the next game when we play them. Man City are smashing Celtic. Olympique Marseille are beating Napoli. And Tottenham are currently drawing with Shakhtar away from home. So, well, they've had one shot, and it's a tame header. And do I say... I'm going to say passionately, I'm really happy. Yeah, because I am really happy. And then I'm going to passionately say, faith, and just give them that last little bit of encouragement, last little bit of that, and get it going. And we are doing well. I'll leave Simjonovic on for a little bit longer. As you can see, I've picked Alberto at right back for this game, because Bermudez really didn't... The games we've played against Bayern Munich and Arsenal, Bermudez really didn't like playing against the big guys, like the big name teams and the big name players. But here is Lesnick. He goes back to Mange, into Aquilisa, into Lesnick. Good save from Gonzalez, but there's a free kick given. So that's good for us. Let's bring Reece Nelson on against his old team. Where is he? There he is. For Simjonovic on that side. We could change Reece Nelson to a winger, which is what he prefers to do, but I don't really want to mess with the formation too much. As Mange hits a free kick past the post, it's like I don't really want to drop it down to positive, because our attacking play is what's causing Arsenal problems. Thompson to Loader. Loads of space on this left-hand side over here, but Alberto puts it in. Iglesias makes another save from Loader's header. We're playing really well. Really well. Nobody's really struggling out there too much. Loader on a 6.6 could come off to be replaced by Tesla. That is a move I'm happy to do in the 70th minute or something. But yeah, he keeps flicking between 6.6 and 6.7, so that's not too bad. Besiktas are getting absolutely mauled. 5-0 they're losing. As Michel hits a free kick into the wall, he gets it back out to Morel. Morel holds on to it. He's fouled, is he? Yeah, he is fouled. No one gets a yellow card. Sancho's over the free kick, puts it in. Tosic is bouncing around. That's 2 terrible defensive headers. Sancho back in. He's been so good for us, and he's come and missed the cross in such a game where we're playing so well. Gonzalez in goal. Oh, he's completely fluffed it. He's completely waved his hand at it to say goodbye. Oh man, that is tough to take. They're still playing their 4-4-2. Oh, okay, we'll go loader off and bring on Tesla on that side. Oh, I can't believe that. He's been playing so well. He's completely dropped his rating to a 6.3. Oh, he's so bad. I feel so bad for him. It's all right. We're playing well. We're doing okay. You know, let's keep it going. I'm going to encourage them. Marin's picked up an injury as well, which is he's just come on and picked up an injury, so that's interesting. 15 minutes to go. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He's been so good all season. We are actually going to take off Alberto because he's also not getting into this game. We'll bring on Bermudez. I could bring on Picard. Do I bring on the youngster? Yeah, let's bring on the youngster. I'd give him a bit more trust than Bermudez, I think, in this game. As we have a free kick, Nelson. Oh, I thought it was in. I thought it was in. We've done really well. Really well. It's 1-1, 3 or 4 minutes to go, or 2 minutes to go. The time is running down quickly. They have come back into it in the second half. They've obviously made a few little changes, but our formation was working really well. I didn't feel like I need to change anything. They're playing with more caution, okay, which means they might try and hit us on the counter. As the ball goes in, Tosic keeps it alive. Oh! Fernandez had a shot. It was blocked. Yes, oh, he's missed! Oh, he wasn't missed, it was blocked. Di Giacomo had a great chance at the back post. Nelson, Tosic with a header, it goes past the post. Oh, we had a chance. Di Giacomo, what a block that was from the defender to put it wide. It came out of absolutely nothing. They've gone long. Benkovic is beaten in the air, but there's 1-1 against Arsenal is a cracking result. We're the first team to take points away from Arsenal in this Champions League group stage, and we've done great proving people wrong. That gives us a massive boost. 1-1. Besiktas got smashed 5-0 at Bayern Munich. I'm going to attend this one, and a fierce shot. Yeah, a fabulous strike. He was simply faultless today. He's been a good signing. We paid a lot of money for him, Thompson, but he has been a very, very good signing for us, in my opinion. Yeah, like averaging a 7.6 last year and a 7.19 this year, scoring 2 goals in 10 games. No assists this year, but that's, we don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe their defender blocked that shot at the end. Episode 100 is going to be a 1-1 draw against Arsenal. Absolutely a brilliant game, a brilliant way to do episode 100. Episode 100 is a big milestone for a series. It really is. You get not many series go to 100 episodes. Like Football Manager is probably one of the only games where that's possible. Like Pro Evo, you normally finish off your stuff. Civ, you'll normally finish everything you want to do or win the game before episode 100. Lots of other games as well will be very similar, that you'd complete your objectives before episode 100. So to go that far, I think it's really good. Oh, are you still moaning about being left out? A few murmurs. I'm getting fed up of hearing about this. I made a decision that I thought was better than something like it, but I do have your best interests at heart. There we go. Very productive. Thanks. Glad we sorted that out. But yeah, looking at the competition, still unbeaten in the league. 12 played, won 8, drawn 4. Goal difference of plus 16, lost none, obviously. 6 points clear with a game in hand on Hajduk, which is great. We have 4 points in the group, so if we beat Bayern Munich and Besiktas, we might go through. Who knows? I still think the logical thing to do would actually be to lose to Bayern, or, I don't want to say not win, because obviously if we beat Bayern, that's fantastic, but if we lose to Bayern, we're going to beat Besiktas, in my opinion. Look at that goal difference. Then we're going into the Europa League. That will give us more chance of success in a European competition, because we're not going to win the Champions League at this point of the thing. And we don't have the cup to deal with anymore, although the board are really pissed off about that. But you can't win everything every season. I mean, we've been trying to do it most seasons, win absolutely everything. But yeah, Marco Toss. Oh no, Marco, my assistant manager. You're going to retire. Oh, who's going to get the new... You can't... I don't think you can ask staff to reconsider your retirement. No. Oh, Marco. Well, thank you very much for your service. At the end of the year, you're going to retire. Hopefully, you'll see us into our new stadium in January. That will be the best thing. We will be back for the game against FC Bayern, which is only 2 games offline, and then we're back for the game against FC Bayern, and then it will be back after that for a game against Besiktas, and then into the January window. And hopefully we can pick up some results in the league. Again, if we play like we did today against Arsenal, results in the league should be pretty damn easy. But thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like on episode 100. It would be great if we could get 50 likes on this one. Please do subscribe if you're new to the channel, and spread the word far and wide. Let's get as many people as we can into the Cultured Left Foot community. My downside on Football Manager is that I don't use already big clubs, and a lot of people do that, and that's how they get viewers and stuff like that. I love taking smaller clubs onto big things, so that's why I've got loads of Croatians that follow the channel now because of NK Zagreb. I've got loads of Slovenians and people around that sort of area of the world in Europe because of the NK Maribor save, and they've stuck with it because they all say they like my content, which is great. And who knows, if there's a club that you want to recommend me to do, then I might consider it after this save finishes for the rest of FM19. FM20, I think I've already got the plan sorted that I want to do, and it's something quite close to my heart, which I think would be a good thing. Don't worry, it's not a Man United save as my main save, but it's something that will be quite interesting, I think, in terms of it. And I've never done a save in the UK, in England before, and I think that might happen in FM20. But yeah, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. If this was your first video, my rambles like that happen quite a lot. Thank you for watching, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.